Hey, POV, Kingsley here. That sounded better in my head. It's supposed to be a take on the Vsauce intro. What have you got to say for yourself? Okay. Basically, I've got to go walk this dog now. My dad's gone to the hospital. He's all good. He's just... Do I say this on a vlog? I guess no one's going to watch it. He's getting a finger up his bum in the hospital, not at the brothel. I live in the UK, there aren't brothels. The point is, I need to walk this dog and I need to go to the gym this morning. But whilst I'm on the walk, I'm going to set up some Claude stuff because I feel like, I don't know why, because I'm not like anti-AI or anything. I'm against, I think AI in the art space kind of, it's kind of fucked. Because that's where it's just going to like replace people's like jobs and shit and takes the art out of art. Or something like motivational like that. But it's okay. Sorry, kid. She's spooked out because I'm talking to the camera and then I'm fucking dropping my phone on the floor. It's not good for either of us. I can't afford a new one. Where am I waffling? Sorry, it's been a little while. Oh yeah, I should probably address. I'm going to do stuff as I record the vlog because otherwise I will feel unproductive. God, cough. Obviously, I went on holiday. That was lovely. Hate being back. But, what can you fucking do? Life moves on. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you might miss it. I don't know who says that. But yeah, got back from holiday. Kind of did wow, I got back Saturday night. I wasn't going to do anything Saturday night. Sunday I went to golf, did a little bit. And then I went to work yesterday, but I didn't go to the gym last night because my mate said he wasn't going to the gym, and my plan was I was going to go early this morning, like about now. And then this morning I got told I need to walk the dog. And it's already 9:47 because I woke up before my alarm, like my normal 7 o'clock alarm. Basically on my days off I wake up at 7:30 because I usually stay up a bit later. Boo-hoo. So I woke up early because I forgot to turn my light alarm off, and I was like, oh, I got an extra half an hour until my alarm goes off. Can't. Don't know what happened. I don't know whether my alarm went off and I went back to sleep. I have no recollection of what happened between 7 and 8 o'clock. But then I just woke up at 8 and like I have an alarm that goes off downstairs, but my parents said they didn't hear that, and that was at like 7:30. So fuck knows. So I've had a bit of a slow morning, but that's okay. I basically got some stuff. What I need to do, and I know this every time I fucking do it. All you have to do, oldest trick in the book, right? Every fucking productivity video will say it, and they say it because it does work. All you need to do to get a bit of work done, if it's of your own accord, obviously you go to work and do your job, but if it's of your own accord, start a 20-minute timer, 15-minute timer. I started a half an hour timer. And just say, right, I'm going to work for this. Don't say, I'm going to do a 3-hour block of work and I'm going to be nothing but productive Alex Hormozy, fucking slip my face in the screen, can't move because I'm wham and I don't stretch. I just watched a C-Bum vlog with him once and he was really immobile. But just set like a 20-minute, half an hour timer that you can do, and 90% of the time, you're going to end up working for like an hour and a half. Like every time I start that timer, by the time 20 minutes, half an hour has gone by, you've got into the groove of things, and then you actually feel productive and you want to do the work. Like last night, I think it got to 8:30 or something, and I went, right, I've done fuck all evening. I might as well just set a half an hour timer, can come off at 9, cool. Ended up staying on my computer until 11 o'clock. Now, I did doom scroll YouTube shorts once in between that. But everybody needs a break. But like, I did a solid, like, I was planning to do 20 minutes to half an hour of work last night. Sorry, this is gross, but I've got to take my tablets. 20 minutes to half an hour. I ended up doing like 2 hours worth. just for like the starting, and that's where procrastination kills it, bro. Because you want to work and your brain wants to work. It's just the initial, it's starting the race. It's jumping in the water. It's the first pedal on the bike ride. It's the first step out the door on the way to the gym. That's the hardest part. And then it's sometimes you can have a bad day. It's like it's the same logic with running. And how I approach. I go out to most runs now that I do and go, I'm just going to do an easy run. And then if on the run, because I don't really care about running that much. I just do it to maintain my fitness. If I do 3 easy runs in a week, great. If I do 2 easy runs, but the one day I step out the door and I go, I want to go hard for this, cool, I've done a harder, higher intensity run. Maybe that happens every week. You don't know. Consistency over intensity. And consistency brings out intensity. Fucking hell, I'm spitting bars. Tablet time. But yeah, I need to walk this dog because I'm procrastinating. Not going to get back until like 11:30. I'll probably have to eat something and then go to the gym, and then that means I've got from 1 till later, but I don't mind that. I'm not going to go sauna and stuff. I'll just go to the gym, do some shoulders and biceps, take some pre-workout, come back, have the rest of the afternoon and evening to do this video, and then over the next few weeks there's bank holiday long weekend in 2 weeks, so that's cushy. And then the week after that I think I'm going to go camping on the Friday, and then a few weeks after that I go to Prague. So the week's set up, like the next 6 weeks are set up nicely. There's always something to like look forward to and do, so that is great. But again, I need to stop procrastinating and go on this fucking walk, although I need an absolutely ripping shit right now though. For God's sake, man. Why can I not feel my life go smoothly, bro? But yeah. Hopefully this all works out in the next like 4 or 5 months. I think the plan is, I had a conversation with my dad when I was on holiday, and he was like, I understand my dad's position. My mum's a bit more willy-dilly about like, oh, do what you want to do, blah, blah. To a certain extent, I get to 20 years old and I'm like, right, you're fucking locked in on this YouTube shit, semi-locked in on this YouTube shit for like 3 years. It hasn't worked out the way you want it. You still ultimately want to do it, but you're getting to a point where, you know, I'm still early 20s, you have the most time in your life that you're ever going to have. So obviously I'm still going to work towards it now because it's a lot easier to, you know, work a normal job or start a career and do stuff on the side. You just have infinite energy. As much as it doesn't feel like it sometimes, bro, it's gonna be a lot easier to work now, you know, go to work 5 days a week or 3 days a week or whatever you do, and then come back and work for 2 hours a night than it is when you're fucking 28 or 30 or 40. So lock in and do that shit now. But yeah, basically I'll need to make a pivot by the end of the year. Obviously, let me not get my cock out because I'll forget to edit this out in the thing. And so I've kind of got this year, the part-time job is just kind of to supplement the income, and obviously it's going to be like 1.1 a month. Obviously I'm going to have to pay for the car, but the parents probably will help out a bit with that for my birthday. And I'm literally just going to, like, I wanted the Civic, but then by the time you get a Civic in decent condition, it's like going to be like 3-4 grand. I'd rather spend 2 grand but on a super reliable shit car than spend more money on a slightly less reliable nicer car, if that makes sense. And I'm not asked, I drive a car every 2 weeks. I might get a Suzuki Alto. That's what my mate used to have. Mad cheap, mad fuel economic. We'll see. Where was I going that? But yeah, so obviously I'll get to about August time, and August time I need to make a decision whether or not I'm staying in this job. Because if I stay in it any longer than August, it means I'm gonna have to do the shift over Christmas, where I'm doing probably more like 4 or 5 days a week. So obviously the money would go up a little bit, but not much. What I would go from 250, I'm only like 92 quid a day, so that would be like 5 days a week, like 440 or some shit like that, 450. Yeah, like 450, whereas now I'm earning like 280. So yeah, I'd earn like an extra 150 quid. Doesn't really like matter. But obviously I want the YouTube stuff or something to work out before then. And then come next year, I'd probably finish that and I'd go, right, I either need to start, not an online course, but like a course to get like somewhat of a skill or career under my belt. Or the other option would be to start, like, probably the more preferable option for me, to start like a small business doing something. I did get told recently that my mum wanted to start doing some gardening again, and my brain instantly went to, oh, I hope she fucking does. So they're like, I can help her out with that. You know, mums are mums. They've got every fucking connection in the world. And then just do mad gardening for them. Maybe start a YouTube channel doing that. You know, like, and then if I want to scale it, I can. If I just want to make money off it, it doesn't. Like, I can't. At a minimum wage job, you can't. Sorry, I'm wiping my ass, so I don't want to point it this way because my cock's still up. At a minimum wage job, you can't scale. Like, you can scale over time in the sense of if you work for 5 to 10 years, you might eventually get a managerial role, and then you get a pay rise, and then your job gets harder, and blah blah blah. But with your own business, you can kind of scale it through investment and through better advertising and stuff like that. So I think that's what I want to do. I came across a guy's video. Yeah, I guess I haven't really spoke about this. I came across a guy's video where he started like a waste removal business, and all he has is a van and goes and picks up shit. And I'm like, right, if I could do that, but obviously I'd have to get a van, and I'm only going to be 20 this year, so insurance is going to be fucked. But if I could do something like that, or some like garden waste thing or whatever, get, you know, your license to chuck away shit and stuff like that, get a van. Obviously it'd probably be on loan or something and be paying it back over a few months or whatever, or a year or two. So save up the money now for it, get that, pay back the van, and then kind of work into profit, see how the business goes, make a YouTube channel about it. I know how to make YouTube. Most businessmen and women don't know how to make YouTube videos. I can't say I know how to make really good YouTube videos, otherwise I'll be a YouTuber. But I know how to roughly make YouTube videos. Do that. Sorry, this is a really weird concept of wiping my ass and doing the vlog. I do that, make some YouTube videos, make some shorts. If the videos don't do well and make any money, at least you're probably getting some exposure to get some, you know, more clients. You do it for slightly cheaper because I'm younger and I make fucking YouTube videos. More clients, legal market penetration or whatever it's called. And then, yeah, go from there. And then obviously still work on, I wouldn't just fully flip the script, but then I could do that, like, if I was running my own business and I was making decent money, obviously it's going to be stressful, but if you choose a simple business, I could do that for 3 or 4 days a week. If the YouTube stuff pisses me off for a while and I want to lock in and grow that business, cool, go for that. If I don't, no. I feel like I've got the brains for it. It's just whether or not logistically it works out. Because I mean, can't imagine waste removal is going to get done by AI. And that's the thing with content. Most content creators that are working people, like when you're just trying to make YouTube videos, ultimately you're just trying to get money and sponsors, and obviously you're doing the videos because you enjoy them, but you don't, until you get to a really big level, you're not going to be able to sell products or services. Whereas when you're a small level content creator, like if you had 50k subs on YouTube and got 20,000 views and it's all like UK people, 20,000 people sitting down and watching you for 20, 30 minutes that might know another person, so up into 60,000 that needs waste removals. Or some like small service like that. And then you can like offer to do it for free for a YouTube video. There's lots of guys that do that. Some work, some don't. But they like do shit for free. Like there's a guy who always does, it's in America, but he does like big gardens and like abandoned houses and just cuts the grass in like neighborhoods. Does it for free. Okay, yeah, it's a full day's work, but he gets 2 million views on a YouTube video. He's made 10 grand. Plus his sponsors, 15 grand for cutting a garden for a day. That's better than anybody's rates that I fucking know in traditional business, so yeah. Anyway, I procrastinated for fucking ages now. I'd love to see how long this recording is, but the screen's got black on my GoPro, so I'll see you once I turn it off. But yeah, I need to wash my hands, actually. There we go. Okay, right, I'm gonna go on this walk, get back, have something to eat, get to the gym, walk in on the work for the afternoon. Oh, God. I just got back on the walk, it's 11:30. I'm probably going to leave the house at 12. I'm having a hot noodle. So I'll be back at 1:30. And then I got all afternoon and evening to edit. It'd be alright if I woke up at... No, to be fair, I only woke up half an hour later. So it'd only be 11 right now. But what can you do? There's no point in sitting and worrying about it. Fucking, I look like Two-Face, but with my hair. Okay. I didn't go for a run. I was supposed to go to the gym tomorrow, but I did just get... What time did I hop on to do work? Maybe 7? And I kind of just like logged in for 3 hours. It's nice. I like this routine. Problem is I usually go to the gym on these nights. So I don't know whether I'm gonna, because the problem is now tomorrow is I'm gonna go to the gym. Quite often I have to walk the dog, so that's probably 3 hours, hour and 15 for the dog, hour and 45 to get to the gym, get back. Sometimes sauna, I don't have to though, do my session, warm up, stretch. So that's 3 hours, and like tomorrow my granddad's coming over for a bit, so that'll be an hour. So that's 4 hours, God. See, if that was all from 8 o'clock, that takes me to 12 o'clock. But that actually should be doable, because if I get up at 7, I can maybe do a little bit of work. Oh, yeah. If I get up at 7, I could do a bit of work, get into the flow of things, then walk the dog, get back, go to the gym, make sure I'm back, and then can have lunch and can do some more work in the afternoon. And now I just gotta get through fucking Friday. Oh, I started to notice today, it was just at one point throughout the day, just before lunch, wow, that was the most the day's dragged in a while. And I was looking at it from like a positive mindset of like, okay, just any frustration from work, any frustration. Like I had a bit of frustration at the end of the day when one of the blokes was like, I was like, can I move one of my days around in like a few weeks or a couple of weeks? Because I want to go camping on the Friday and all the boys have half days on the Friday. So preferably I just want the afternoon off, but it'd be easier to swap a day with someone. So I just asked for the other kid's number that does like part-time shifts. And then he was like, oh, I'll just do it for you. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, when do you want off? And I was like, wow, I just want to swap my shift from the Friday. And then, long story short, he was just trying to act a bit like sarky and frustrating and shit. And I was just like, bro, I cannot be arsed with this. So I just bit my tongue and didn't say anything. But it should be fine because the kid
that week is the week of half term, so we should be off uni. So we should be able to do the Friday, hopefully, fingers crossed. If so, it's not that bad because I'll be back at just past 4. So if I get everything ready the day before, yeah, if I get that ready the day before, I can literally just get back, get changed. I'm not driving, so the boys can meet at mine because mine's the closest spot to everyone, or the closest spot to where we've got to be, and then go from there. So yeah, but I just finished at 10 o'clock. I probably finished just before 10. I was just watching it back. I haven't got much of the video left. I've only got this bit, and this bit's already like edited. Where does it stop on? Yeah, so this bit's already edited. So it's actually kind of just this bit. So I'll be able to get that done tomorrow. I've just grafted like God knows how fucking long, but this video should be good. Should be just under 30 minutes long, which is still such a long video. And I need to make an effort to make them shorter because I enjoy making long videos, and obviously it's great in the future for better RPMs and better watch time, but for the most important thing at the start is just getting people to click on your video and just watch it the whole way through. And obviously the longer it is, the more risk you run. But that's not a problem I need to worry about. What I need to worry about is getting this video out, getting to the weekend, recording a new video, a simpler one. I'll probably do, although I've got to edit the fucking, when am I going to do that? I might do that bank holiday weekend. I also feel like I have a bit of like a blister on my gum behind one of my teeth, which is weird. Yeah, I don't want to forget about those vlogs, but I guess they're not the most important things to get out. Don't know, we'll see. Because they're going to go on 2 separate channels. I'm going to do the Airbnb one on like the camping and travel channel that I want to do, and then the darts one on hitting a 180 or whatever. But yeah, I haven't quite figured that out yet. Anyway, I'm tired. It's 10 o'clock. I need to go let the dog out, brush my teeth, and go to bed. Okie dokie. Oh, mad cortisol drop. We've woke up. It's high cortisol last night because of the whole extra hours thing, and then I also didn't know if I had work to do because I forgot to take a picture of the thing. And then I also didn't know if I was taking the dog for a walk. And then blah, blah, blah. But mum's walking dog. That's one. 2. It's 9 minutes past 8, and I just got a message back from the manager boss guy. Told me to come into work. And then I also said about that half day. I'll just do the full day. Doesn't matter. And then it turns out he was joking. So that's going to be great to go into tomorrow, because now I'm going to look like a dick, but I've looked like a dick far more times than that, so not really else. The guy's just got a very sarcastic tone and then didn't clear up that it was a joke, and like usually I can detect sarcasm, but when your sarcasm blends in with your, I'm not going to overthink it, because now I'm just chilling. So forget about that, move on. I'm going to the gym 9:15. It is currently 8:10. So we've got about an hour to do some work. And then go to gym, come back. My granddad's going to be here. Got to fix some stuff on his phone. And then I got the whole afternoon to get this video done. Let's go. Okay, I am back from the gym. I got back at 11. I don't know what the time is now. Should we both check in unison? Oh my god, have a guess. 1 o'clock. So I'm going my lunch now. I made like fucking 4 times the amount that I need, so that means I don't have to cook later tonight for my lunch. I could potentially have it for my tea as well. Cooked my dad a portion because I'm a good son like that. I'm gonna try and get this video out. If not, it's not the worst thing because I'm happy to upload it on the weekend. But I should be able to. I've only got a tiny bit left really. And then add a few sound effects. Thumbnail's already done. It's pretty cushy. I'll probably schedule it for tomorrow, Friday night. Sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Get on with that. So I can do. Best part of making a video. Lying on my bed, watching the video to check for mistakes. This is cool. This is work. I'm still clocked in right now. Man, ending final frame. That's how good. How long is the video? 26 minutes 54. It's the shortest video, but with the best thumbnail, some would argue. And ChatGPT said this was a good video. Not ChatGPT. Sorry, I'm not a ChatGPT user. I'm a Claude user. Yeah, basically I got no mates and no one to talk to about videos, so I just chat to a little AI about it. Fuck it, why not? 2026 and such. So yeah, I'm gonna render that now real quick. I'm just gonna double check that, because I've rendered long videos like this before, and like you have cut off points, in and out marks, and sometimes I've like rendered them and they're the wrong in and out points, but no, that's right, and that's the starting frame. So watch that, rendered that. I'll probably schedule it to come out later tonight. Oh, what's the title gonna be? Well, I've got 2 titles. You can do like A/B title testing now, but you can't do it separate to the thumbnail, so you don't actually know whether or not it's the thumbnail. I mean, I think the system is still shit because it bases it off watch time, not necessarily off click-through rate. I don't know whether they changed that or if it's a combination of both now on YouTube's end. But like, you want an A/B test, and by an A/B test I mean you can pick from 3 thumbnails, and then usually whichever one's performing the best, you pick that one as the permanent thumbnail. But when you can do A/B title testing now and thumbnail testing, but you can't do them separately. You have to put one thumbnail with the title. So yes, you can do a separate just title test, but you can't run them at the same time. I don't fucking know. But yeah, which one's better? I might fucking ask AI which one's more engaging. Fuck it, bro. I want to make it as a YouTuber. If that's what you gotta do these days, then that's what you gotta fucking do. I'm just making a folder for final vid. It always scares me when the footage comes out as 2 gigabytes. Like the file size for the actual CapCut thing is 60. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I guess I'll fucking export it, see what happens. Let that export. Right, what should I do for the title? You know what, should I do a live ChatGPT segment? Oh, I keep saying ChatGPT. I don't use ChatGPT, I use Claude. I also don't know whether I ran out of questions. Like, you don't get to ask that many questions throughout the day. Okay, let me go into look. I have it all organised. Kingsley busts. And then when I go into Kingsley busts, this one's trained on Kingsley bust. So I'm just gonna go into. I'm just gonna have a chat with my AI now. Hey Claude, I'm just about to upload my video about can I drown? Do I drown before video game characters? What is the best title I can do for that? I was thinking of either will I drown before these video game characters, or do I drown faster than these video game characters? If you've got any variations that you prefer or think are better or more engaging, please let me know. Thank you. Fuck, I do. Oh, I've got to do that again. Hey, Chachi. Hey. Oh, no, stop. I nearly called. No, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, it did work. It did work. Edit. Delete. Delete. Okay. Why can't I delete? Okay, I'm just gonna come back because it's gonna. My AI thinks so. Okay, since I've had my conversations, I've uploaded my thumbnails. This is the problem with AI, and this is why you don't go willy-nilly with AI. Sometimes AI is great, and it's actually great in the ideation process for me. It feels like you can bounce off it quite easily, and it can come up with ideas and just variations that spark something. But for like these, it came up with a decent title, and the title I'm going to go with, I might change it back to one of my other ones, but I challenge video game characters to a drowning contest. But then it kind of goes down the route of, here, I'll show you, add brackets or secondary clause at the end to give it personality and hints at the story. So, like, I found out the hard way, or this was a mistake. Like that's basically reverting to fucking gone wrong Jake Paul video days. I'm not asked. It doesn't, because you can go with a clickbait title and you might get more clicks, but then you might attract the wrong audience, which is kind of like a problem I've already had in the past before with my other videos. Is like I've got views on videos where I haven't necessarily like enjoyed the content as much, and so I remember when I was doing the drama videos and they were doing all right, but then because I didn't really enjoy them, I put more of my personality into them. That's not what people came for. Whereas if you start off and set in stone that these are going to be, you know, more personality driven, then yes, it might take longer to get the ball rolling, but once the ball's rolling, people are there for you, and that's, I think, the best way and the way I'm going to approach content for the foreseeable future. How long I upload it for, hopefully forever, but you never know. It's a weird world we live in, but you want it to be community driven and audience driven. And if that means sacrificing, you know, the time now on this video flopping again, and me putting another 2 weeks into another video, then cool. But I would rather 10, 20, 30 videos flop. Chances 100, but these are more high effort videos. I think they have, out of everything I've uploaded apart from the drama channel, which is easy views, these have the most potential to do well. But obviously, once one person clicks on it, likes the personality a video does well, they can then go to all my other videos and be like, oh, sound. And it's not clickbaity. My videos don't come across high energy. Well, they come across high energy, but not like clickbaity, fast-paced Mr. Beast. I don't like that. And that's the problem that you get with AIs, is they get very much, like, it referenced Mr. Beast in here, pretty sure. I can't find it now, and I'm not going to waste my time looking for it. But it referenced like Mr. Beast and my inspiration, right? So it'll go down the viral route, and oh, you should do this. But at the end of the day, that's all inspiration, and if that inspiration clicks, then great, yeah, use it. But if it doesn't, then I wouldn't. But like this guy, look at this guy. You barely see his face. I mean, he does dress up in like cool outfits. Which is a nice touch, and they're very well edited videos, way better than mine. But it's simple. He's got a small object here. It sets the precedent for the rest of the video. This is him. This is what he does. He just goes around and he stands in it. Great videos. I recommend the Bisley channel. Same with Any Austin. So I would rather do something similar to people that are already successful in sort of my niche. I'm not going down the same route, the exact same route. I mean, I have kind of just copied this guy's series, my style of video, but Any Austin, this guy, big up inspiration, big up Justin, who sent me the video of him originally. This all started when I got sent this video on stream, and I just fell in love with this guy's videos. Doesn't actually look like I've watched many, but I can guarantee, I think I've watched like all of these. But yeah, if this is in my similar niche and similar style to what works, and this guy's pulling like 1 million views, 800 views, 800k, 2.4, 2.9, 1.5, 4.1, his videos are doing well. What he kicked off with, I'm pretty sure I know the videos that did well for him, was he did this series, which is why I think I need to do a series that picks up and then you can kind of work into doing the videos you work. And I think the series that should work for me is the calorie challenge videos, like figuring out how many calories a survival game person eats, because that's like ticks off a question. You can find the niche, you can do it in lots of different games, and then I can branch out into this. Obviously a drowning competition is quite niche. It's the same idea where people don't understand. You'll get a lot of advice from people, right, big established content creators, and they're like, oh, if I were to do this, or if I were to change this on my channel, I would do this. When you have, like, if you get 100k views on a video, right, because you're an established channel, and maybe you get 1 million views usually, but you get 100k views on a video. Let's say Cal Freezy, right? Cal Freezy does food videos. If he were to then upload like a video like my style on his channel, it might get 80, 90k views, but then you can work off that. This is making no sense. This analogy makes no sense. But he can work with that because he's got 90k views. He can expand the audience, see what works, and eventually the audience will come over. Right now, I can upload a good video, a better retention video, but you just have to wait for the ball, like, for something to go viral, for something to do well, to get the audience. And then once you have the audience, you can expand on it. And then obviously I'm like, if their calorie challenge videos did well, better than, you know, the other videos, that's great because I can build in more of an audience. And I still want to upload the other videos because I don't just want to do calorie counting videos. I still want to have fun, which is what I'm trying to explain, is that this guy, I'm pretty sure, blew up around the time that he started doing, where is it? Not these. Unemployment rate. Did another unemployment rate. Did another unemployment rate. Did another unemployment. So like he was uploading videos in between that weren't necessarily doing as well. I mean, they have done now because they're like 3 years old, and I'm pretty sure those were the videos that did well for him right at the start. Unemployed, or employed. So that's my idea of what the calorie challenge videos are going to be, and then I can do my fun videos. Anyway, I'm spitting waffle. That made no sense. That's not useful advice. That was just me getting shit out of my brain. Basically, AI can be great for multiple different things, for bouncing off ideas, but just because the AI says something is better, doesn't, it has access to a lot of information, and that can sometimes be its curse. When you have access to, if you want to do a job really well, right, let's say a plumbing job, right, and you want to do some copper piping, and you want to learn how to weld a dog leg bend on a copper pipe, right, you're better off studying 1 or 2 pages in the whole fucking, I don't have the plumbing book, I do have, you're better off studying in this plumbing book the 1 or 2 pages that go on about dog left copper pipes, right? And you can do that, and that's what I'm doing with these 2 pages in niches that I'm similar to, right? But AI has this whole thing, and it doesn't realise, okay, I might have said, you know, roughly what, I might have said I'm doing some pipe work, but it doesn't my AI doesn't fully understand the vision, so it's just going to pick the fanciest, best working thing from this whole book, instead of just focusing on the 2 pages that actually matter. Was that good analogy? No, that was probably shit as well. This is why I'm not a motivational speaker, and I'm pretty much failing YouTuber at this point, but I'm besting for a piss if you can't tell, because my tone has sped up. Is the video? Yeah, the video is private. Okay, look at what the thumbnail saved as. My mate, I probably need to chat with him if I should. Can I upload this? Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna do all this in a bit. Before I do disappear though, are you motherfucking with this thumbnail? I think this thumbnail's hard. Yeah, I am noticing that the blues are kind of merging, but I think that pops out enough. Let's go like thumbnail size. Yeah. You'd click on that, wouldn't you? You'd click on that. You'd fucking click on that. Tell me you'd click on it. Tell me you would fucking click on it. If you see this video, fucking watch it all the way through. Leave it on repeat, all night. Set up an AI in your phone that runs overnight whilst you're on the toilet. Fucking weirdo. Alright, it's Friday. Let's fucking go. Day over. Low-key a bit of a stressful day. Didn't have my lunch until 2 o'clock. I didn't have a break from 8 in the morning till 2 o'clock. You are? Yeah, I suppose I could do that one first. Yeah, but you're not an old person that people will feel like bad for.
Well, I'll pretend to be old.
Well, no, because that's kind of... That's a bit rude.
I got a walking stick.
Yeah, maybe. You do look a bit disabled. Oh, okay. I need to get that off my screen. Yeah, Loki, a stressful day. But it's all good because we're back now. A video uploaded and obviously it hasn't done well. Of course I checked it. It's on like 50 views, but once again, move on to the next. I'm not asked. So what I'm gonna do now, tonight I might send some emails because I've got a big list of people to new people to edit for. Why is that fucking radio? The heating's on! Sorry, the radiator's on fucking full blast, but my windows are open. Make that make fucking sense. So yeah, and then tomorrow I'll record. I'll probably do the calorie challenge one. Oh, but that means I have to like buy shit. Well, I probably don't have to buy that much, and it's probably a good video. I don't know, but I'm gonna chill for a bit. Have some food. Yeah. What's up? I think it's been a couple of days since I picked you up, you little slut. It's Sunday now. Clock's running forward. It's 10:30. It's actually 9:30. I thought it was going to be later because I did lounge around in bed for a while, so it could have been worse. But the agenda for today is I need to go to the fucking gym and have a sauna because I haven't done that. There's a surprise, my fucking battery died. Oh, and this one's on low battery as well. Well, that's fucking sick, isn't it? That's just what I fucking want. Point is, I don't know what the point is. What's the point of all of this? I've been using Claude to get some scalp some clients. Okay, I don't know whether it's because I used the top button feature where if you just click. I hate this fucking camera. I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, this is the next day. I never picked the camera back up. But I'm going to edit this vlog now. So I can't remember what I was saying. Game's a game. Maybe I'll say it in the next vlog. Who knows? This is for research purposes only. I'm going to test if I can still do an O. No. Without a ghosty. Damn. Back in my DJing days, I used to rip that shit. Not anymore, though. I'm a changed man. Although I've probably just fucked it for myself because I've just done that on my ones on like a Monday after work. Game's the game.